Hello, thank you for being there again. So today, while I was having my regular sadhana, I had this strong inclination to talk about this today. This was really not planned, and that's good. And so there is this issue about the free will in the non-dual teachings. Usually it's being expressed that there is no free will. So yes and no. So why? Because there is a common codependency or correlation that we have created between the free will and the ego. So of course the ego doesn't have any free will, because the ego is the I thought. This is a separate self, which is another idea, and doesn't exist, doesn't have any existence by its own. So of course, something that by definition doesn't exist cannot have anything, in this case, free will. So that is, of course, truth, but there is free will. Awareness is that free will. So the awareness is an infinite field of possibilities. It might even take the appearance of a body-mind of any shape and form, or it might not. It's limitless. And the more we travel in this process of disidentifying ourselves from this separated idea of that ego, the more we can experience that divine play of consciousness, that LILAH. And of course, you are that awareness. The awareness is freedom. The awareness is the freedom. And the moment there is any motion, any movement, that is what we call will. And where that motion is coming from, where it's appearing onto, and it's being permeated by what? It's just that. So that motion is that awareness in motion. And another important thing, the only confusion is just taking ownership from that free will, from an idea, from that I thought, from that ego. But the awareness itself is that freedom in motion. Another reflection that I wanted to do in this video that I felt is that sometimes I've seen this tendency in these non-dual teachings of the moment that we start this process of deconditioning from this idea of the self instead of resting as ourself, as the true I, we start to act like this numb being, like I should express less, I should move less, I just pretty much remain still, yeah? And that is again the ego playing a role about how the consciousness should behave or should look like once that is trying to access itself. This is really, again, another illusion. Because as the awareness takes the appearance of a body-mind, it has a natural inclination to express, to sense, to share, to explore, to feel. As long as this is happening with these transparent lenses of perception along these movements that are occurring, just play. You're playing with yourself. It's the divine play of life. It's the appearance of shapes and forms, and that is the awareness. Yeah? So that is freedom in motion. You are freedom in motion, and that pretty much is free will. Of course there is free will. Awareness is that. It's not even that it has free will. It's that awareness is freedom. And sometimes it might take the appearance of something like a body-mind. And that is beautiful. It's beauty in motion. And that is free will. So I hope this served you somehow. And of course, if you want to contact me, if you want some also guidance on your own path, you have the ways to do so in the description box below. And all the love, all the gratitude, all the best. Kisses, hugs.